Behind me are pieces of art and craftsmanship that tell the story of my travel. And every time I look at this wall, I don't just see souvenirs, I see the conversation, the workshop, the street, and the people behind them, the tradition, the cultures, and that make each piece unique. Hello everyone, I'm Ahmed, and welcome to Approved. After traveling to more than 65 countries, I realized something. At first, I traveled to discover places, but over time, I became much more interested in discovering the people who make those places unique. The things I value most from my journey aren't the photos I took, the landmark I visited, or even the objects I brought home. They are the people I met, the stories I heard, and the tradition I discovered along the way. Today, planning a trip has never been easier. Within a second, I can find the highest rated restaurant, the must-see attraction, the best viewpoint, the trendiest coffee. What if I want to discover the artists who make that city unique, the independent craft store, the local market, the local makers, the traditional workshop? Suddenly, finding those places become much harder. And how do I know which shops genuinely support local artists, which markets sell handmade products, which places are filled with mass-produced souvenirs, and where can I find something that truly represents the culture of that destination? Most travelers aren't looking for another keychain or fridge magnet. They want to bring home something that reminds them of their journey, something with meaning, something connected to the place they visited. The problem isn't that authentic craftsmanship doesn't exist, it's that it's often hidden in plain sight. It's tucked away in a small independent shop, at a weekend craft market, inside a local workshop, or in places that most guidebooks and travel apps never mention. And unless you know where to look, it's easy to miss the people and tradition that make destination truly unique. That's why I created Approved. My goal is simple, to help travel discover the places where local craftsmanship is still alive. I explore each city to discover the best places to experience authentic local craftsmanship, independent craft store, local markets, artisan shop, pop-up events, and creative spaces. I'll share the stories behind these places, the people creating them, the tradition they represent, because finding a meaningful souvenir shouldn't be about buying something random, it should be about bringing home a piece of culture while supporting the people who keep this tradition alive. I don't believe traveling is about buying things. The best memories from a journey are the experiences, the encounters, and the connection we create. But when we do choose to bring something home, why not choose something meaningful? Something made by a local artist, something created with traditional knowledge, something that support the people and communities who keep the crafts alive. Because traveling shouldn't only be about consuming places, it can also be about contributing to them. Every purchase tells a story. It can support local creativity, preserve traditions, help small businesses, and encourage cultures to continue thriving. Our first stop is Bilbao. Welcome, or Ongi Etorri, as they say in Euskera language from the Basque Country. We'll explore the city beyond the famous landmarks and discover the creative spaces that make it unique. I'll show you where to find souvenir with a story, piece that connects you to the places and the people behind them. If you believe travel is about more than just consuming places, subscribe and join me on this journey. The adventure starts in Bilbao. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you in the next video.